Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. In today's video, we are going to be focused strictly on what fits in the Louis Vuitton Oxford bag. If you checked out my birthday haul, I picked up 4 items from Louis Vuitton and one of them was a handbag. I had my eye on the Louis Vuitton Oxford for quite some time because if you're familiar with my channel, I love the Pochette Métis and this bag really does remind me of the Pochette Métis. Now keep in mind, I have only had it for a short time, but once I've had it for a little bit, I plan on doing a dedicated review and I plan on doing a comparison between this bag and the Pochette Métis because they are similar. Now, I will already do a little bit of a spoiler. If you're expecting this bag to fit as much as the Pochette Métis, it's not going to happen. The Pochette Métis definitely fits a lot more. This one does still fit a lot and I have it stuffed today. I have been wearing it quite a bit since I got it. My daughter had a hockey playoffs last weekend, so I carried it all weekend. So this is a very realistic what's in my bag. I might have some repeaters, things in here I don't need, but as you can see, it is stuffed from to the brim. I might have it a little overstuffed, but as we know, when we travel, we do carry a lot. So I really wanted to show you the contents of my bag. So make sure you're subscribed if you do want to see a future review or a future comparison. But I do like to have bags a little bit before I start doing comparisons because I really want to make sure I can give you all the positives, all the negatives. So today we're strictly going to go for what fits. So as you can see, it does have this turn lock closure. This is what I absolutely love about this bag and this is what attracted me to it. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek. You can see I do have quite a bit, and yes, we see the tamps peeking through in the back. There is a little space where I can put those, which I really like, but I have quite a bit in here. The other thing that really attracted me to this bag is it does have a back pocket. So we are going to start there. I have the iPhone 14 Pro. I don't have the Max, I have the 14 Pro and that fits in there, but you'll see you kind of have to like wiggle it in, but it does fit. And this is one of my favorite features because it just makes it easy access when you're shopping. If you're at the grocery store and someone calls, you have a place you can just easily put the phone into and you don't have to worry about opening it up. So the first thing is my iPhone. Again, 14 Pro. I've shared with you this case before. It's really old now, but kind of resembles the Toile de Gis print from Dior. I got it from Etsy. If you're interested, I'll link it down below. They have a couple different colors to choose from, but I got my name on it as well. The first item in my bag, and keep in mind, I know I've mentioned this before in prior what's in my bag videos, but I definitely carry a lot of small leather goods. I am a bit of a collector, so I like to use them, so I do change them out quite a bit. So just in case you're wondering, hey, couldn't you kind of combine some of those? Yes, I probably could, but I like to get use out of them, which is why I have multiples. So here is the first item. This is one of my favorite key pouches. It really is. It is the Chanel flap key pouch. This is in caviar. On the back, it does have a little compartment for your cards, and I keep all of my major credit cards in here, the ones I'm using all the time. And then when you open it, I have my keys attached, and then I also do have my key fob that is attached. One thing I love about this Chanel key holder is it does come with a little ring, and you can see you just unsnap this and the key fob comes off, which I really like. It makes it really convenient when you're changing it out. And then it has these little flaps on the side, and I do just have a little bit of cash that I carry in there. So I love this key pouch. I also, of course, love the Louis Vuitton key pouches as well, but this is the one that I'm using, and I'd recommend that if you are able to get this, that you get it in the caviar leather because I've had this for quite some time. I use it and abuse it, and it is in amazing shape. So this is the first item that I have. Okay, reaching back in, here is a wallet, and this is my Rosalie. If you checked out my unboxing earlier, you know that I did pick up the multicolor Rosalie, so I have been using that as well, but for this, I'm going with kind of like the all black. This one is from the Wild at Heart collection. So you open it. One thing I do wish, it would have been cool if they made like the interior pink, like similar to this color pink, but the interior is just black. I again have a little bit of cash here. I have cash kind of all over the place. I have it in here and I also have it there. In case I, run and I don't take a purse, I'll just take my key fob and I still have everything there. So anyway, this is where I keep a little bit of cash, and these are all of my major credit cards. I also have some gift cards in here. Like I do have a $100 Visa gift card that I'm going to use on something, and then there is even a little spot here where you can put change if you want. So this is my Rosalie, one of my favorite wallets. It's such a good one because it's a little compact wallet, but as you can tell, it fits a lot. Then this is kind of a straggler. This is a lip gloss that I've been loving. It is the Lawless Forget the Filler. It's a line plumping, line smoothing gloss. And this is in the shade Velvet. It's so pretty. I'll put a little bit more on. But the thing I like, you can see the applicator shapes to your lips really nicely. And it's so glossy and it smells good. And they have a new lavender color that I got as well, but for now this is just in Velvet. Have this is my Chanel Lay Lift hand cream. It comes in the white and it also comes in the black, and I just have it in the black here. So it's a little egg, and then it squeezes at the top, you can see, like that. And anytime you need lotion, you can apply it. The one thing I do wish that this lid was attached. If you're familiar with the Dior, the Dior does have the lid that stays attached, but not a huge deal. But this can be a little bit bulky, so you can probably downsize a bit. You probably don't need to keep this. You can use something smaller, but I just have it in my purse because I threw it in there. Then I have this. This is my Chanel Cosmetic pouch. I had this in the back compartment. And this is where I have a bunch of items. So let's go ahead and dig in. I do have it a little stuffed to the brim, probably a little more overly stuffed than I need to, but you know how we like to throw things in. So I have a bunch. Here is another hand cream, the Chanel Chance Automne hand cream. I love Chanel Chance Automne. It's definitely one of my favorite scents. I have a lot of favorite scents, but this is a really good one. So I have that in there. Why I have two, I don't know. You don't need to carry two lotions, but again, this is a real what's in my bag. Okay. And then I have a lip glow oil, and this is from Dior. This is such a good lip oil. I know I already have gloss on, but I'm going to put this on too. It has a really thick applicator and it goes on so smooth. It's not sticky or anything. I have so many different shades, but it goes on sheer with just a hint of color. So I have that. Then I have a little perfume. This is Clinique Happy. It's one of my favorite scents, and then it's also one of my daughters, so I carry this because when she plays hockey, after her hockey games, if you're a hockey parent out there, you know that nothing smells worse than hockey pads. So I definitely keep this for her in case she needs it. I also have a little mirror. This is my Chanel mirror from the Codes Color collection. I wish they would bring this back. They had so many beautiful pastel colors, but the pink was one of my favorites. Then I have this. I have a little Nishinku hand sanitizer. I love this because it's really thin and it just sprays like so. You always need your hand sanitizer, especially this time of year. Everyone has been getting sick. I have another fragrance. One thing about me, I carry a bunch of fragrances. This one is a fragrance oil. It is, I got it from Ulta. It's a little roller ball. This smells so delicious. It really does. I just have the little one, but I think I'm gonna end up getting the larger size because I really, really like it. Okay, and then I have this. This is the YSL lip balm. This is in number 44. It is the YSL Love Shine in the most beautiful packaging. I mentioned this in my Valentine's Day gift ideas because it is so, so pretty. Along with this little guy too, which is the eyeshadow palette. Look how beautiful those are. I like this so much that I thought I'd put it on display because I just thought it was so pretty. But this one is really pretty. It's a mauve shade, but it's almost a little bit of a sheer, so it's kind of more of a balm. So I have that in there. Then the cool thing about this little Chanel Cosmetic pouch is there is a little pocket, and I just have an Advil. I took one, two come with it, and I just, took one. So I have that, and that's everything in there. And I put this in the back of the bag. Okay, so that was everything in there. And then there is a compartment in the back, and I just have a couple of tamps. I couldn't fit them in here, but I like that this has 3 compartments because you can fit them in the back. And then I have the chain. You know, this bag also does come with a chain, so you can wear it different ways. So you can see that this bag, it does expand. And so I, of course, had my cosmetic pouch in the back, and then they had the other 2 items in the front. But I did notice that it does stretch out a bit, and it does become a little hard to close. But I would say it does still fit a good amount. I will do an overlay so you can see. And this is a very, very realistic what's in my bag, because these are all the things that I carried. As I stated, I probably stuffed it a little more than I needed to, but I like to know that I have enough items in here. So again, my keys, my wallet, my phone, you know, lotions, hand sanitizer, mirrors, like everything you could want. So if you're looking for like a good everyday bag that does fit your essentials, this is definitely a good one. And I love, love the lock. But for the purposes of today's video, I wanted to do a quick little what's in my bag, because I have had a few people say, hey, can you just tell me what fits? So I thought about maybe doing a reel on Instagram, but sometimes when I do a YouTube video, I can go into a little more detail. But if you want to see a comparison between this and the Pochette Métis, definitely stick around, because I will be doing that in the upcoming months, because I know the bags are very, very similar, and I want to give you an in-depth review. So in the meantime, if you have any questions about what would fit, oh, I do want to mention too, so you could obviously take things out too. The little mini pochette will fit in here as well. So like this Chanel cosmetic pouch is a little bit bulky. The mini pochette will fit in here. Let me get it and I'll show you. Okay, so here's the mini pochette. This is just in the damier Ben, and I want to show you that fits in there really nicely. So I probably could have put this one in there, and then it would have enabled me to have a little more space. And then if you do that, you could probably put like a pair of sunglasses over top of that. So you can kind of interchange it depending on what your needs. But again, I definitely overstuffed it. You could also combine some of the small leather goods, but as I mentioned, I am a collector, so I like to actually use them. But as you can see, it does fit a good amount. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, I would love to have you hit that little subscribe button, and I would love to have you follow me on Instagram as well. Have a lovely day, my friends, and I'll see you in my next video.